This bin is full of the makeup I used between 2010 and 2017. This is not my makeup, this is her makeup. A lot of this is over 10 years old, so it's definitely expired, but I'm going to be doing a full face using all of this makeup while we just like chit chat and catch up. I asked you guys some questions on my Instagram story, so we're gonna go through them. I brought you guys a little more up close and personal so you can see what I'm doing. I'm not recreating my high school makeup, okay? If you guys want that, I can do it, but it'll be a separate video. Today, I'm just going to do my makeup with my high school makeup and see how it goes. Sleeves are up, it's kind of hot in here. The first product I'm using is the Laura Mercier Silk Foundation. And I'm gonna shake it. I remember this was like the most popular foundation. All the girlies on YouTube were using it. I'm pretty sure I bought this secondhand, so this is even older than I realized. Whoa, that smell just took me back. This smells exactly the same as I remember. Wait, that's kind of like a way better shade match than I was expecting. Way more full coverage than I'm used to now. I had really bad acne in high school though, so I feel like that's why I liked this. Okay, the first question is, are there any prospects in your dating life? So let me tell you guys my current approach to dating, okay? I am hooking up with nobody, but I'm going on dates with anybody. I have basically decided that I am ready to be a lover girl, so I'm going on dates until I fall in love. I would say right now we have one prospect. We did have two. We're down to one. I don't hate the way this foundation's looking right now. It's very full coverage, like insanely. But I feel like I don't even need to use concealer now. We are looking matte and flat. See, this next step is where I would normally go in with like my liquid blushes, my cream bronzers, but I didn't use that back then. Everything was powder. I don't know if that's my next move, is just like to powder my face, but that seems so wrong. Wait, this could totally be a liquid highlight, I think. Yeah, I've decided that this is gonna be my little liquid highlight, even though it is definitely eyeshadow primer. Gotta get creative. I don't have a lot of options here. That totally works. I think I might use this as a blush. It's a lip product, but I remember it wasn't sticky, so I think I could just use a tiny amount of this, right? Okay, that's not bad. We've gotta get creative when we're using old crusty makeup. I don't know if this is my shade though. Do I have powder to even set this is a really great question. All right, you know, I really don't need to set this anyways. I'm probably gonna wash this off after because it will break me out. So we're just not gonna set it. Would you ever have any work done? Not that you need it, just curiosity. So right now I am planning on getting 2 things done. Do you guys like how much the words are faded off of this? I remember buying this and thinking it was so cool. Like I was like, this is such a big girl splurge, fancy makeup. Ugh, I was so excited about this, so we have to use it. Okay, so the 2 things I'm planning on getting done, one I've done before, and that is Botox in my masseter muscle. Basically, I have a very round baby face, as I'm sure you've noticed. Like my face is bulk. You know? Gym bros would be very jealous of this muscle in my face. So if I get Botox, it freezes the muscle and just like makes my face look a little bit slimmer. I don't think I currently have any Botox in my face because I got it a while ago, so I'm assuming it's all gone now. But I would like to get some more of her. And then the other thing I want to do, I've been trying to figure out what I want to do about my teeth for a long time. I was thinking about Invisalign. So what I ended up deciding that I want to do is get composite bonding on my front 4 teeth. So obviously I have a little gap and I want to fill that in, and then just to balance it, I want to put some on the 2 teeth beside it just so it doesn't look like I have like giant front teeth and then really small teeth after that. So yeah, I just want to like balance the teeth and fill in the gap. Advice for aspiring content creators, honestly right now is a really weird time to start content creation. Not necessarily a bad time, just a weird time. I will tell you guys while I use this highlighter. This MAC highlighter, by the way, was everything to me. I thought this was like the coolest thing ever when I got it. Where's the highlight? This would not fly in 2025. No one would buy this, but I ate it up back in the day. I would say my #1 advice to new content creators is to start with the most interesting part of your video, always. And I know you're like, Brianna, I know about hooks. No, you guys aren't getting it, okay? I feel like people always try and keep the flow of the video, so if the most interesting part happens at the middle, they'll do a different hook, but then they'll just kind of hope you stick around for the best part, which is in the middle. I don't care. It doesn't have to make sense. Put the best part at the front, okay? Because I'm not gonna stick around to see it. The first 3 seconds of your video will always be the most important, so whatever you got, give it to me in the beginning. Okay, wait, I kind of take back the highlight slander a little bit. This is cuter than I thought it was. Could you ever see yourself moving again? 1000%. Okay, not that. I'm trying to find some eyeshadow right now. Okay, I'm noticing I really want to use the things that were my favorite back in the day. This was my everyday eyeshadow palette. Proof, I've always loved e.l.f. This is so old. But the one I hit pan on and the one beside it were my everyday eyeshadows, okay? I think this is like my second palette that I got too because I ran out of those 2 colors. But yes, I absolutely see myself moving. I'm not raising a family in this apartment, and I also don't see myself like living in this apartment with a boyfriend or anything, I think I would probably move. This eyeshadow's actually kind of terrible. Elf has definitely stepped up their game since then, or this product got worse over the last 10 years. But do you see how crumbly that is? And it's doing nothing. Anyways, yeah, I do not see myself living in this apartment for hopefully more than a year. I think maybe 1 more year here and then I want to move. This apartment definitely feels temporary to me. Oh my god, I love NARS, but can we talk about how crusty their little eyeshadow duos used to get? Okay, perfect. I mean, I know she's 10 years old, but like, damn. You know what? We're gonna put her back. I'm gonna find a different one. This I remember was a Christmas gift, and I would use this brown to fill in my eyebrows, so kind of think we should do that. The way I do my eyebrows is so different now. Are you planning on coming back to YouTube on a regular basis? I'm leaning towards yes. I think I took a much needed break and kind of like shift my focus, but I think I'm ready to be back. I really think I am. Also, that brow does not look as bad as I thought it would. Okay, was I onto something? That brow's not bad. One thing you miss about being a redhead, literally nothing. I thought red hair looked cute on me. I thought it was the vibe at the time. Looking back, no it wasn't. I saw genuinely the most hideous video of me to maybe ever exist the other day, and it was really humbling looking back at it because I was like, I don't remember ever being that ugly. And it was during my redhead era. I am questioning all my friends who didn't like tell me that that looked bad on me. Where were the real ones? But whatever, that just means I had a glow up. And I don't think everyone looks bad with red hair, by the way. I literally dyed my hair red because I thought it looked so pretty on so many people. I just was not one of them. Oh, this was so the eyeshadow of the time. Do you guys remember these L'Oreal pot eyeshadows? This was not what it looked like. This was supposed to be solid. She's a little messier than I was expecting, but I'm just gonna dip my finger in. We're gonna do some eyeshadow. This looks fine. Oh my god, I totally forgot I used whatever this is, Wonder Brow. I used to use this in my eyebrows too. This is what made them look so blocky. I'm gonna add like the smallest amount. I'm scared. I used to go crazy with this. That's all I'm doing. I went very gentle. Before there was Road, there was Carmex. I had this on me at all times. Oh my god, okay, the amount of eyeshadow that is just like popping out. I'm gonna have to wash this after because I did get some brown eyeshadow on it. I literally just wanted the highlight color out of here. This looks untouched. I don't remember using this. Okay, that works. What was the hardest lesson you learned in 2024? I love you so much. 2024 was definitely the roughest year of my life dating wise, okay? I feel like I was in the trenches all year. I broke up with my boyfriend in February and I really thought that I was about to be a relationship hopper, okay? I was like, just had a relationship. I'm not the chronically single girl anymore. I'm a relationship girl now. So I was like, telling Sahar, I was like, yeah, you and I, give us like 3 months, we're gonna be in a new relationship. God damn, was I wrong. I was very much in the trenches. I met a lot of the worst men I've ever met in my entire life. And then I also met some men that weren't bad, but they didn't want to date me. And I think the lesson that I learned was the taxi cab theory. I didn't know about this, but it is so true. I've never watched Sex and the City, but that theory comes from Sex and the City, and I have to start watching it because clearly they're onto something with that. So I'll just put the taxi cab theory on the screen because I'm not great at explaining it. But yeah, unfortunately, if someone's not looking for a relationship, there's literally nothing you can do about it. You just have to accept and move on. Why did I buy this color? Oof. Okay, she has a smell. But proof that I deserve to meet Katy Perry in 2024 because I literally have her CoverGirl lipstick collection from 10 years ago, something like that. Let's try this very pinky color. It smells, oh my god, it smells so bad and it's so dry. My lips are like quivering, I'm nervous. Oh, she's kind of cute though. I need a lipstick that is this shade that isn't 12 years old and maybe moldy because I really like this color. Everyone remembers this is in the shade Turkish Delight. I remember I really wanted the Orgasm one, but I was scared to ask my mom. I'm pretty sure this is the one that Kim Kardashian was like famously wearing back in the day. This was in all the magazines and I read every single one of those magazines, like the J14, Tiger Beat. I read them all. I thought I remembered this being stickier than it is, but it's actually not that sticky. Does anyone know if NARS still makes this? Like, is this still a thing? I kind of like the lipstick better without the gloss. I might have messed up. Do you prefer Wicked or Amelia Perez? Okay, clarifying, this is nothing to do with Ariana Grande or Selena Gomez. Love them both, but Wicked is so much better in my opinion, okay? The fact that Wicked didn't win a Golden Globe makes no sense to me. I never watched Amelia Perez, but I've seen clips and I just feel like the singing's not that good. Like, am I wrong? wrong? Am I wrong? I also think Wicked is like one of the best movies ever, and I don't even like musicals like that. So when you have all these non-musical fans obsessing over the movie, that deserves a Golden Globe. All I'm gonna say. These lip products taste so bad. I can't handle the taste in my mouth right now. I'm gonna go wash this off and we'll do a different lip combination from the bin, because this is disgusting. Give us a content creator confession. I hate posting reels. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I'm not doing this. I keep picking this one up. If you guys ever see me posting a reel, just know either it's a brand deal or I'm like so down bad. I'm like, Brianna, do your job. You have to post, but I'm cringing, I'm dying. Instagram is meant for being hot and cool. Me talking to a camera, like I ruined the vibe, you know? That's not the vibe I want for my Instagram, but I have to do it. Sahar also hates posting reels, and we're always commenting on each other's posts, being like, post more reels, post more reels. So if you ever see us doing that, just know it's because we hate posting reels. Another confession is that sometimes I will say the same sentence maybe 10 times, just to have different takes, just to have different tones, especially if someone's watching me film. Ah! I get so embarrassed because I will literally, oh my god, wait, I found powder. Guys, it's like a little ball, but it's powder. Oh my gosh, this is going all over my face. I actually don't think this is 10 years old. I think this is like only a couple years old, but whatever, it was in the bin. I didn't put it there, it was just there. You guys love to call me out sometimes. Someone says, you didn't do a makeover to your second room. Literally in there. You're right. I didn't. It's actually worse than it was before. It's like insane hoarder central. I do need to do that. Okay, if I'm posting consistently on YouTube, maybe I will eventually get to that room and we'll do a makeover, but just know it's worse than it was before. I'm scared of the MAC lipsticks because those are the ones I found mold on. I don't want mold. Okay, this one's not bad. I feel like we could do this shade. Okay, this is a pretty color too. Not bad, very berry. This is old. Oh my gosh, this might even be middle school. Okay, let's smell it first. Oh, that smells good. Okay, I'll wear this one. This is from NYX. There's no logo on it. I remember, this is a little bow on the top and I use this all the time. I don't love the way it looks, but it smells good and it doesn't taste bad, so I'll wear it. This person says, you're so pretty but so selfish. First of all, not a question. Second of all, if you're gonna hate on me, please start it with you're so pretty, because then I don't even care what you say after. I'm also like very confused what triggered the selfish comment. I like to believe I'm not. I don't think I am. How to leave someone toxic. I have been told from all my friends that I'm actually really good about leaving anyone that's toxic. Like they're never worried about me. If I'm dealing with someone toxic, they just know. They know I'll leave. Maybe I won't leave after the first red flag, but I will leave. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what I tell myself to get out of these situations. Because trust me, even though I leave, it does not mean it's easy. I scream cry sometimes, but I still leave. And the reason I do that is because when you're with someone toxic, you are pretty much guaranteed to be miserable. It never gets better. Maybe temporarily, but it doesn't last. It will always go back to being toxic, in my opinion. So when you choose to stay with someone who's toxic, you are literally choosing to be sad and miserable forever. Whereas when you choose to leave, you are choosing to be sad and miserable temporarily, because you will get over it. You will move on from it. Even if it feels like this is the love of your life, you'll never get over it, you will. You always will. So I am somehow logical enough that I can make the decision to be miserable and want to die temporarily over long-term hating my life. Because I've definitely had partners that have made me hate my life and also try and make me hate myself, which I won't do that. Like the last comment said, I'm so selfish, so I won't let that happen. Oh my god, okay, this person says, are you still getting a cat? Such exciting updates. I've been very back and forth and indecisive about pets. At first I was gonna get a wiener dog, then I was like, I don't know if I can commit to that, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a cat because a cat seemed easy. Now I have literally the perfect situation. My friend in 1 month is moving to Australia for 6 months, and she asked if I would watch her cat. So I get a cat for 6 months, and then I can decide after that how I like being a cat owner, because I've never had a pet besides when I lived with my parents, which is obviously very different. So having my own cat like in this apartment, I'll be able to suss out whether this is something I really want or something I don't want. It's basically like having a 6-month free trial. If I decide I love having a cat after that experience, 1000% I will be getting one. If I decide, that was fun, but like maybe I don't want a pet at this point in my life, then I'll do that, but I think I'm probably gonna end up getting a cat. So yeah, I'm so excited to cat sit for 6 months. I want this cat. Okay, I think this is my finished makeup. It's not that bad. Like if this was all the makeup I had, I could make it work. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and if you have any requests of what else I should do with this bin of makeup, let me know.